Jennifer Brooks, our president of Second Chance Rescue NYC Dogs, and said, please, please take Eddie. He's such an amazing dog. He's such a love. He just really needs help because he can't use his back legs at all. So she said, of course, we would take him. And in August of 2016, he came to New York and is being fostered at Camp SCR with a bunch of other foster dogs, really, anywhere between 8 and 21 other dogs. And so he's great with all the other dogs, but he is special needs, so he does require a lot of care. He's such a sweet dog. He's a pit bull mix, pit mixed with lab, we think, and he loves to play in the yard. We got a set of wheels or a cart donated for him, so he really gets around great in the yard and playing with the other dogs in that. In September, he started to come here to Water for Dogs in New York City, where he actually stayed here for a month, getting intense daily rehab therapy. His rehab therapies consist of dry as well as water therapy. Dry therapy consists of passive range of motion, electrical stim, cold laser, ultrasound, massage, strengthening exercises, acupuncture. And he did that basically for a few months straight here, and then he would come home for a couple of days here and there, home meaning Camp SCR. After a while, we realized he really wasn't happy staying here, and really liked the socialization of being with the other dogs and playing at camp and having a real home life. So what we decided to do was to leave him at camp and bring him here twice a day. And at camp, we continue trying to strengthen him by bringing him out and making him stand on all four, which he does now for his meals. And then we give an opportunity to run the yard without his cart. So he will actually get up, stand, and take a few steps here and there, which is a great improvement from when he first came last August, where he could not support himself at all with his back legs. So the rehab therapy here at Water for Dogs has really made a huge difference in his progress. Is it fast progress? No, but it is slow and it is steady, and he has made progress. So what's going on right now is senior therapist Jean Marie is stimulating his tail. And the tail is actually an extension of the spine. So as she stimulates the tail, it is actually stimulating his back legs to move on their own. Now, a lot of dogs that have paralysis can't do this at all. And if you look at his feet, sometimes he's planting them really well at the bottom of his paw pads, and sometimes he knuckles over. But a lot of dogs always knuckle over, so again, this is great progress for him. The water that he's in is a nice 90-degree temperature, so it's very therapeutic. It helps loosen his muscles, his joints, his ligaments, his tendons, and in between practicing walking, Jean Marie will do some passive range of motion and massage to help loosen him up. Now, because he doesn't really use his back legs very much, most of his strength is in the front end. So his chest, his shoulders, his neck, even his head does all the work and pulls him around. So you have a lot of muscle strength and tension in the front, and then we have lax in the back. So we need to strengthen the back and then also work on opening up and relaxing the front. Eddie right now is approaching 2 years old, and he is available for adoption. The ideal home for Eddie would be someplace in the suburbs. The noise of the traffic and the construction of a big city really makes him kind of nervous. So something in the suburbs, a bit quiet, and something where he has a lot of room to run around with his wheels inside the home as well as outside. When Eddie is in his wheels, he needs to be constantly supervised because he can tip over in his wheels. And not only could that be physically dangerous for him, but that puts him in a very vulnerable position if there are other dogs or animals in the house. So at camp, Eddie is always supervised when he's out of crate. It costs a lot of money to maintain Eddie and his therapy, and we really would like him to continue his progress and his work here at Water for Dogs. So we are asking everybody if they could just donate. Every little bit helps to Eddie's rehab therapy and his journey to walking on his own again. And that is our hopes. Will he do it? We don't know, but he has made progress. So we are hoping that he'll continue that progress and walk on his own again. And you can go to www.nycsecondchancerescue.org/donate. Again, you can donate towards Eddie's progress at www.nycsecondchancerescue.org/donate. If you are interested in adopting Eddie or one of the 250 some odd dogs that we have available through NYC Second Chance Rescue, please go to www.nycsecondchancerescue.org and look at the many dogs we have available for foster or adoption. There are many ways you can help NYC Second Chance Rescue. You can volunteer to do home visits. You can volunteer to do transport. You can volunteer to help us with processing applications, as well as fostering, adopting, and of course walking some of the dogs that we have in boarding facilities. You can also donate. We also have merchandise online at www.nycsecondchancerescue.org. And again, there are many, many dogs available besides Eddie Milo that need a loving forever home. Eddie is just one of many, and he's a pit lab mix at 54.5 pounds. And he's a very, very sweet boy, great with other dogs, great with people, loves attention. But we have dogs. If Eddie's not the right dog for you, we have dogs that are older, younger, smaller, bigger, various breeds. Please, please, please open up your heart and home to one of the many dogs we have at NYC Second Chance Rescue Dogs. Eddie's a very sweet and handsome boy. When he first started here at Water for Dogs, he did not like the water at all. He would flail, and he would jump, and he would just try to get out. But as you look at his face, he just loves the process. He loves the massage, he loves the attention, and he loves the work. People often comment, oh, he looks so tired, he looks so tired. Well, at Camp SCR, he and all the other dogs are out from 8 in the morning to 11 in the morning playing and socializing in the yard. And then Eddie gets about an hour and a half rest in his crate, and then he comes here to Water for Dogs. And this is work. So prior to this, he's already had a half an hour of his dry therapy. So yes, he is tired, but in order to strengthen, we have to push his limits. But he's also getting loved on, and he's getting his massage, and as you can see, he clearly is enjoying this. There you go, Ed. Good stuff, right? So again, this is Eddie Milo from NYC Second Chance Rescue with Jean Marie, Senior Therapist at Water for Dogs, NYC.
We're going to go into the pool now.
And yeah, so he's going to make his transition from treadmill to pool. And we could watch him do that. And again, every donation towards Eddie's rehab therapy counts. A few dollars, if that's all you have, it is greatly appreciated. No amount is too small, and of course no amount is too big. www.nycsecondchancerescue.org/donate. And if you are interested in filling out an application for any of our adoptables, You can go to www.nycsecondchancerescue.org/app-form. And there he goes into the pool, and you can see his legs go and work. And this pool is also at 90 degrees, so it's very therapeutic for him. It's very relaxing, but again, he is working. So he will be tired, and that's the point, is to get him working, fatigue certain muscles, relax certain muscles, build certain muscles. And it's all work that helps him get stronger. And there he goes. There you go, Ed, kick. There you go, kick, kick. There you go, good job. So the progress that Eddie has made since last September is that now he is able to stand on his own or pull himself up to standing for brief periods of time and even take a few steps here and there. And by continuing his therapy, we are hoping to build on that and get him to be where he's able to actually walk on his own someday. The kind of walking that he does is called spinal walking. So he's not actually using his legs, but what he's doing is using his deep abdominal muscles to move his legs side to side. So it mimics a walking action. But he does need to be able to stabilize himself and hold his rear end up with his legs. So through continued work, we're hoping to build on his spinal walking. And we need your donations to do that. So please go to www.nycsecondchancerescue.org/donate to help Eddie Milo walk again. Again, Eddie is a very handsome, very friendly, loving boy of almost 2 years old and 54.5 pounds. He's originally from Texas, and we're not certain how he ended up unable to use his rear legs, but we think he was either hit by a car or maybe fell off of something. Again, he was a normal, healthy pup and then was found unable to use his legs. So we're really guessing as to how it may have happened, but the unfortunate thing was that they didn't get him immediate treatment. So if you ever find that your dog is all of a sudden having trouble walking or standing, don't wait. Please get them immediate vet care and find out what the problem is, because to resolve the problem, the first 48 hours is the most critical. Had Eddie have gotten treatment during the first 48 hours of his injury, we may be looking at a very different dog right now. There he goes. Yay, Edward! Go, Bubba, go! And this is Eddie Milo at Water for Dogs in New York City, saying thank you so much for joining us and watching me work hard at Water for Dogs in my rehab therapy. And I'll be back next week. Tell everybody, see you next week. And next week we're probably going to be focusing on Eddie's dry therapy. Everybody's seen a lot of Eddie working hard on the water treadmill and the pool, and everybody's curious about what really goes on in dry therapy. So we're probably going to take a look at that next Monday around 1:30 New York time. So come back and visit us. And please visit www.nycsecondchancerescue.org and to see the many dogs that we have available for foster and adoption. And please donate towards Eddie's rehab therapy at www.nycsecondchancerescue.org/donate. We appreciate every dollar you can give. And we really want to help Eddie Milo walk on his own again. So please, please, please donate. And again, there are so many ways you can help. Always adopt, don't shop, even if it's not from NYC Second Chance Rescue. If you see a dog in need, please reach out. Please open up your hearts and homes and help a dog in need.